Welcome to Clip Smile. Once upon a time, there was a young man named Deva who was plagued by negative thoughts. No matter what he did, he could not seem to shake them. He was always worrying about the future, and he was constantly criticizing himself and others. One day, Deva decided to seek help from a wise old Zen master. The master listened patiently to Deva's story and then said, "I see that you are troubled by negative thoughts, but I can tell you this, your thoughts are not who you are, they are simply passing phenomena." "But how can I stop them?" Deva asked. "They are so loud and persistent." The master smiled and replied, "You cannot stop them or control negative thoughts, but you can learn to control your reactions to them. The first step is to become aware of them. When you notice a negative thought, simply observe it without judgment. Do not try to push it away or change it, just watch it as it comes and goes." Deva practiced this for a while, and slowly but surely, he began to see a difference. The negative thoughts were still there, but they were no longer as loud or as persistent. He was able to let them go more easily and focus on the positive aspects of his life. One day, Deva came to the master and said, "Thank you. Your teachings have helped me to overcome my negative thoughts." The master smiled and said, "You are welcome, but remember, you have not overcome them completely. They will always be there. However, now you know how to deal with them. You can observe them without judgment, and you can let them go." Deva continued to practice the master's teachings, and he eventually became a wise and compassionate man. He used his wisdom to help others who were struggling with negative thoughts and became known as a great teacher. The moral of the story is that negative thoughts are a normal part of life, and we all experience them from time to time. But we do not have to let them control us. We can learn to observe them without judgment and let them go. When we do this, we can free ourselves from the negative thoughts that are holding us back. Here are some additional tips for overcoming negative thoughts. Identify your triggers. What are the things that tend to trigger negative thoughts for you? Once you know your triggers, you can start developing strategies for dealing with them. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When you practice mindfulness, you can learn to observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them. Challenge your negative thoughts. When you have a negative thought, ask yourself if it is really true. Is there another way to look at the situation? Focus on the positive. Make a conscious effort to focus on the positive aspects of your life. This will help offset the negative thoughts. Seek help if you need it. If you are struggling to overcome negative thoughts on your own, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A therapist can teach you coping mechanisms and help you develop a more positive outlook on life.